Hi, I'm John from PGP Wedding Films, and welcome to Say Yes to the Best, where we talk to the best wedding pros to give you wedding planning advice. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. We have new content out all the time to help you with your wedding planning. And go check out our partners at Pennsylvania Weddings. Their blog is an amazing resource for anyone planning a wedding in Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, or any other location throughout Pennsylvania. So head over there and keep an eye on their Facebook page. We're going to be starting some live Q&As in the next week, so be on the lookout. Engagement photos are definitely a thing, and in a lot of the episodes that we've done with some great photographers, they all recommend, let's do an engagement session. It'll help you on your wedding day. You'll be more comfortable because you've gone through the process of having your photos taken. That's definitely a big positive of our engagement films as well. It gives you the process of knowing that we're going to ask questions and that it's not going to be high pressure or really difficult. But it gets you comfortable in front of the camera so that you're not learning how that feels on the biggest day of your life. Secondly, I think that it can give you a little bit more of a low pressure situation to kind of tell your story. On your wedding day, there's a lot of different things that need attention, whether from you or from some wedding planner or someone else. And we don't really have the time to really sit down and really go through your story, whereas in these engagement films that we've been doing, we sit down and I ask you a lot more detailed questions than I really get a chance to when we do interviews on a wedding day. We only may have 2 minutes before you have to go put on a dress or before your first look. There's always time constraints on a wedding day. When you do it this way, you can more or less choose a time that it's not going to be stressful, and you can just kind of talk and be with your then fiance. And then I think one of the other big benefits is it's another opportunity to kind of have a snapshot in time. One of my approaches with wedding videos in general is, it shouldn't be just a collection of big moments throughout the day. It should be really something that shows your personality and shows what makes your relationship tick, what makes it special. So I think having another setting, not just your wedding day, but picking a location that's special to you. My most recent engagement film, we went to the University of Delaware because both the bride and the groom had gone to the University of Delaware, and they had met on the main street in Newark, Delaware, and it had a really special connection to them. So that's probably someplace they're not going to get a chance to go to on their wedding day, but now they have shots of them in that setting at the restaurant they got engaged with. So it brings a little bit of added personality to them, and when they look back on it, they're going to see places that were really significant to them that aren't associated with their wedding. It's just kind of a cool way to get a different setting and a different perspective to look back on moving forward. So a little background on my process when we do these. Typically what I have done is we pick a spot and we do an interview so that we can kind of get all of the audio content together and shoot with 2 cameras so that we can really like hone in on you guys telling your story. I think that's one of the big things that we can really hone in on is, unlike in a wedding video where we have an interview or a letter reading, vows, speeches. In this sort of film, it's really focused in on the couple telling their story. So that's usually what I start with. After that, we usually go around the area, get some beautiful shots of you guys talking and walking and really just enjoying each other's company. And I third wheel it. When I decided that I wanted to do these way back, I think I did my first one back in January, I definitely did a little research and I didn't see a ton of other comparable films to what I was going for. So let me know what you think. What do you think about this idea? Is this something you think you would be interested in with your wedding? So thank you again for watching this episode of Say Yes to the Best. Please subscribe here on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. We always are trying to put out relevant content that can help you with your wedding planning. And definitely go follow our friends at Pennsylvania Weddings as well, and be on the lookout for when we start our live Q&As on their Facebook page. So thank you again, and happy planning.
I was nervous all day. I still don't even remember what I said. I'm pretty sure I asked you to marry me, and I know you said yes. She likes to, you know, say that her goal is to kind of be the light in the room, and I think that she exemplifies that very well. And I think it's just very fun and easy to be